Welcome back to On a Mission TV, man. Oh boy, here go Wack, man. He on the Gunners Collective podcast, um, and I guess one of these guys, one of the dudes from SoCal, he from Santa Barbara, the other dude from up north, um, and he asked Wack about what's up with that Diggs fade. So we finna get into it right here, and just listen to how dumb Wack sound, man. He just sound like he making up a fairy tale story as he going along, man. Check this out.
That's just what it is. That's life.
Yeah, that's fact.
I get it. It is what it is.
Hey, look, I don't want to take up too much more of your time, brother. I know you're busy. I appreciate you. Like I said, I got your number right here from the homie, a real one, man. I think you know who he is.
It's 11:30 in the morning, man.
Shit. Well, do your thing, brother. Do your thing, man. We're going to continue to do what we do.
13 hours ahead of Cali, right?
Oh, yeah, you're over there in
Tonight, your body clock is 3 time zones ahead. So you're up
there in, you say you were, you're over there in
Thailand.
Yeah, we had rolling loud.
Oh, yeah, you guys doing the rolling loud thing. You know what I mean? Hey, so here's my last question, brother, before we get up off of here. If J Diggs really wants that, you're gonna respect and give him that?
No, he ain't.
Well, I gotta listen to this song first.
It's a good.
Did he just say he gotta listen to the song first to figure out whether you gonna fight him or not? Come on, man. This nigga Wack. Oh, come on, man.
Both of y'all been in the same spot. Depending on what said the song, depending on, a fight is respect. We know that.
Well, yeah. If you catch a fade, if you're gonna give someone a fair fade, then you walk. Yeah.
If a nigga done got disrespectful, man, you know what's crazy? The other day, about 5 days ago, that's what we was talking about. My people called me from Oakland. They said, "Wack, this nigga in Oakland, they want a video. Do you want to get at him?" And I
Skirt. This must have been his most unbelievable statement he's made on YouTube since I've ever heard of his name. He's claiming that on the day of J Diggs was out there in the town shooting a video, that some of his folks in the town called him to ask them if they wanted to get on him. If he wanted them to get on Diggs. Now, coming from there, not the town, but Frisco native, to the flats, man, 707, Sassoon City, Fairfield. But just being a Bay nigga, man, I would go through every area code, man. Anybody up there know how connected the Vallejo and Oakland is? How connected and respected Diggs is, especially in the town. So for Wack to be sitting there lying through his motherfucking little chipmunk mouth, talking about some niggas in the town called him up and asked him if he wanted them to get on Diggs in the town. He in the town with a bunch of town niggas, with the East Bay Dragons, and I don't know who all else was up over there, but yeah, that sounds very far-fetched, Wack. Come on now. You not finna call nobody in the Bay to do nothing to nobody in the Bay. It's not going down like that. You not in SoCal. You don't got no pool. No, you ain't got none of that up north. Niggas don't like you up north. Nowhere. You're entertaining, but as far as the street shit, or niggas don't fuck with you like that. You ain't got nobody you could call from Filmo, or like he said a couple weeks ago, talking about I got an OG in Filmo that could that could talk me out of it. Nah, nigga, it's the other way around. So you still ain't did your homework on Diggs, nigga. If you know somebody up there in the Bay, what they would be doing, they would have told your ass to leave that nigga alone. Leave all them niggas alone from the crest. They would have told you to leave Diggs alone, nigga. Keep it moving, because Diggs do it moving. They would have told you, nigga, fall back. it's in your best interest to fall back, nigga. That part, nigga. But let's get back to this fuckery, man.
I said, oh, no, it ain't that serious. It's probably the situation. I just wasn't tripping.
It might have been.
God was with God. I swear to God, they called me.
And you know when a nigga say, when a nigga lying, and the other person responds says, "Hey, it might have been." That's basically we saying, nigga, I doubt that, but go ahead.
About 5 days ago, they told me the nigga J Diggs in Oakland. Right now, we looking at him. Do you want to get at him? I said, it ain't that serious. You know, because I don't be want to see none of my good warriors getting some unnecessary shit. You know, you say that, but if you need that, hope you don't need that. You know what I mean?
None of his good warriors. But what? Anybody from the Bay that like I'm laughing at you right now, man. Anybody from up north gonna hear that and literally, I think Gunna probably didn't. He was trying to hold back a laugh, man. It don't even sound real. It don't sound believable at all. Your warriors in the town. Get the fuck out of here, man. But I guess anything for YouTube views, huh? They do anything for what? To keep your name relevant. To keep your name relevant week by week on YouTube and what? Clubhouse? How much money is you generating from? Are you eating off of all the YouTube channels that's posting, well, Wack got into it with such and such today. Wack said this. Are you eating from all them YouTubers that's blowing up off of your drama? Do you eat off all that shit? How much money do you make off Clubhouse? I'm trying to see, like, how much revenue is this generating from you? Just keeping your name ringing every week with a bunch of unnecessary drama, like bi-coastal with everybody. Like, what's the point if even forget the money? Because I mean, niggas like him and what's his name, DJ Academics, he just signed with Rumble, which is a conservative, it's a Republican platform, man. So basically, you know what, Academics gonna be putting all the hip hop community drama and BS on some Republican conservative platform several times a week, and the Republicans gonna feed off of that like a motherfucker. It's perfect for them. For what? For the bag, right? For the bag. So you just gonna add to all the negative stereotypes, all the negative stuff that the Republican conservative people feel about us already, even outside the music industry, just our color. You gonna give them exactly what they need. Like, niggas will do anything for money, but Wack, like I'm just not seeing how much, cause he barely posts. He barely posts on your own YouTube channel. How you eating off of the YouTube just from your name being on YouTube? I'm not sure. Like, he don't post nothing from his channel. Not really. It's everybody else's pages posting the Clubhouse lives and this and that. I'm just not sure. Like, what's the point? This ain't gonna help you sell no more diapers, nigga. All this drama not gonna help you sell diapers. So I don't know. Let's get back to it.
I mean, they got family too to go home to. But you know, I mean, listen, bro, whatever he's doing, like I said, he gotta go to with himself. He gotta look himself in the mirror and say, this man's a total stranger, no cloud chaser. What to each other?
Bruh, hold on. I'm gonna let that play.
It's gonna be. Hopefully, he don't do nothing too drastic that forces my hand and make me.
Hopefully, Diggs don't do nothing too drastic that forces his hand. Like, I don't be on all this stuff week to week. You feel me? If anything to do with the Bay, man, you know, my antenna's gonna come up. We might speak on it. I don't speak on everything, man. I guess that's why I ain't got my 1,000 subscribers yet. I got 4,700 watch hours and ain't got the subscribers yet. Ain't that crazy? But force his hand. He backed down, or from what I've been reading on the certain this week. He was back down from comments he said about Fat Joe or this or that. Man, I think that nigga Fat Joe would have told that nigga to leave Diggs alone. Fat Joe would tell this nigga, yeah, you better leave Diggs alone. Niggas is connected, man. But a lot of people don't understand. It's because niggas think that a lot of these underground artists from the Bay that been on their independent grind the whole time, not really, they known around the world. It's the people that know them. They known state to state. The Bay Area has a huge market. Like, truth be told, the Bay Area has a huge market for independent music. Like when I'm speaking about the market, I'm talking about the whole West Coast, from Washington, Oregon, Nevada, Colorado, Utah. What else is over here? New Mexico, to Ohio, and St. Louis, Texas, Louisiana. A lot of our family from Louisiana, Georgia, to New York. It's a lot of Bay niggas in New York right now because they ain't got no. They out there fucking with the tree because I don't think it's too regulated right now. So everybody out there eating with the bud. But like the Bay niggas is connected and respected and wiggled throughout this whole country and overseas though. That's why I think a lot of the newer artists haven't even tapped into those overseas markets that the pioneers, the Yuck Mouths, the Jacka, and all of them, when they was going crazy back in the day, when they was at the peak, they was taking trips, they was doing tours and shows overseas, Sweden, Germany, Amsterdam, you know what I'm saying? And these are regular markets of people that specifically like that Bay Area sound, that mob sound, the Bay Area beats, the Bay Area swag, the ism. These are markets that sought the Bay artists out specifically. So I think some of the artists need to keep that in mind. But for this nerd Wack, you don't even know who you playing with or talking about. So that's why this don't even sound believable. He was looking at Gunna, he's listening, but I bet in his head he trying not to shake his head or laugh like is this dude serious? But man, Wack could get touched. It's a lot of Bay niggas. I've been in SoCal, I'm in San Bernardino, nigga. It's a whole lot of Bay niggas in the SoCal, man. I've been out here for 10 years. I've been in IE probably for about 8 the 10 years I've been down here. But this is just me. A lot of niggas is in actual or closer to the big cities. They out there in LA. But a lot of Bay niggas move to the IE because it feel like home. This feel like the outskirts or the suburbs of the Bay. Like outside of Oakland, outside of Frisco. We got the burbs that like in the early 2000s that everybody moved to because the new neighborhoods, the newer homes were super cheap. Brand new neighborhoods were super cheap, so everybody had a little half hour to an hour commute, from Frisco or from Oakland. Everybody moved to Pittsburgh, Antioch, or in the other direction where I moved to in the Flats, Fairfield, Suisun City. But the IE, Ontario, Chino, Ontario, Corona, Riverside, San Bernardino. It feels like those outskirts of the Bay. It'd be a gumbo pot of everybody from the bigger cities moved over here. So it's a mixture of culture and mixture, it just feels close to home. But that's what niggas been out here, man. So that's another thing that he underestimating himself, underestimating. You don't know how many niggas from the Crest is even out there in LA, wiggling, getting money. You don't know how many cutties is out here? The Crest is deep. Every time I used to be with them. I used to be wiggle with them niggas from the Ville, from South Vallejo, from Millersville. Rest in peace, Papaya. But yeah, we was out there. We used to function with them niggas tough. And I'm telling you, they main ops was the Crest niggas. So we'd pull up to a function or pull up to a game or something. I remember several times we done walked up into a stadium or something, and then niggas end up walking right back out. Niggas didn't even get to no seats because the whole half of the stadium was nothing but Crest niggas. And everybody, when they seen certain faces, everybody stood up. They went everywhere like 100 deep. At least 100 deep. All you seen was dreads, gold ones, and white tees. All them niggas was dreaded. Or, you know, back in the day, it was dreads or waves. Niggas tapered up, honeycomb waves and shit with gold ones. But that's how the Crest used to be thick as fuck. We used to pull up 20, 30 deep and we thinking we thick. Nah, we was outnumbered all the time by at least 3. Them Crest niggas don't play. And they all get down too. They all with the shit. Like, don't get it twisted. But this nigga Wack don't know nothing about. I don't know. He just mentioned what he knows somebody from. This nigga's from the town, from Filmo, from nigga. You ain't got nobody close to you like that. That's gonna turn on nobody from up north for to play your agenda, man. But that's just a little background on some of this bass shit, man. Let's get back to it.
One thing I will say, Wack, you know, word on the curb is Diggs with that activity, man. But I ain't sleeping on you either, man. You know what I mean?
Hey, bro, let me tell you something.
I'm sleeping on him. I say it for you, Gunner. Nigga, we ain't never seen Wack ain't posted no fights online unless it was a white boy. He knocked out the white boy, and then they turned his career upside down. We ain't heard nothing from that dude. I think, what was his name? They was in Florida, in Miami or something. The big old white boy with the grill and all the tats and shit. I can't remember the dude's name. But that one was posted. And the fight that TMZ posted of him fighting the 2 white boys at in front of that Starbucks or so. I don't know where the heck they was, like somewhere in Arizona or something. But why he ain't never post none of his fights with no niggas? Why he don't? Because he don't even pull up. Because he don't show up. So the only footage you gonna have is him fighting white boys. Come on, man, this clown.
If he was with the activity, he wouldn't be rapping about it.
Wait.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm gonna keep everything he say. I gotta say something about it. So he said if he was really with them activities, he wouldn't be rapping about it. He ain't rapping about doing nothing physical harm. He ain't rapping about knocking nobody down. He ain't rapping about touching nobody, shooting nobody, poking nobody. He rapping about putting hands on a nigga. Hey, a fight is a fight. You can't get arrested about talking about fighting a nigga. You feel me? He dealing with a pen nigga. A nigga that was down from 19 to 30 in the feds. He spent his whole 20s in the feds on a conspiracy. They niggas didn't even get to rob the bank. They turned around. They noticed niggas wasn't goofy. They seen what was up. They tried to get up out of there. And, you know, it didn't work out in their favor. But, like, Diggs a completely different cloth of nigga than who Wack is used to dealing with, or speaking to, and thinking, you just gonna play this internet games. Well, nah. I'm only Wack on the internet. I'm Cash Jones in real life. Nah, nigga. You Wack and Cash Jones on the internet, and you both in real life. This internet shit real. We real people. We got real voices. We got real channels. You got ears. You got eyes. This is reality. And niggas, I mean, you ain't that goofy to be such an intelligent person to be anybody on the internet talking about, well, what I do on the internet is the internet, and don't expect there to be no consequences in real life, potentially. You're dumb. You know better than that. But Diggs a completely different cloth. All the OGs from the Bay is a different cloth, man. Even the youngsters. Like the Bay, we are thorough. Our cloth just different, man. Our cloth different. We see shit a little different. That's why you see, you don't see none of the Bay. I'm not really on Clubhouse like that, but I don't think you're gonna hear a bunch of drama and stuff going on in the Bay online, like like how the clubhouse shenanigans be on with Wack going at everybody week to week. The debate got dramas. You know, we got our channels that be covering the little some of the drama and what's going on up north. You know, between Sac, Stockton, and the town Frisco. You know, the Northern California artists and stuff, but it ain't that much. And them niggas know that it's not just on the internet, nigga. It could go up in person real quick, nigga. So when he talking about he just annoying. Everything he say annoy the hell out of me, man. Let's get back to it. Oh, that's the point I was about to make. He talking about be about it. Bruh. Everybody, I'm gonna say everybody. There's a lot of niggas up there. A lot of places in the Bay. I mean, back in my generation, I'm an 80s baby, mid 80s, right? I'm 86, right? Frisco niggas know how to fight. Frisco, everybody I know from Frisco got hands. That's my hometown. I got hands. I'll dog this nigga Wack. Everybody I know from the city got hands. Everybody I know from Richmond got hands. Everybody I know from Vallejo got hands. And a bust your shit. A lot of folks I know from the town got hands. Niggas like to fight. And niggas will still fight, get down. But a bust your shit. So, like, what he talking about, like, I'm trying to figure out still if he just still ain't did no homework. He just talking out the side of his neck, man, for the views and shit. Or if he's just trying to, he antagonizing Diggs by it's probably both. I don't know, trying to make it seem like he a little poodle or a nobody. Diggs been making millions since Dre died. Like, I ain't in a nigga pockets like that, but that nigga been running. Well, I think he's part owner, Thiz. And he got a lot of other business ventures. That nigga be from Vegas to Hawaii. Like, that nigga do his thing, man. He been doing his thing for decades, eating. You know, if you guys watch J Diggs, he had this little movie documentary thing. I think it was called The Worst Week of His Life, Worst Week of My Life. But on that, during that little movie thing, it was like a reality thing, but he had songs and videos and shit, just showing his visit when he was in Vallejo. But during that, while they were shooting, his oldest son actually died of overdosing on off that syrup live while they was in the studio, like recording, camera recording, and caught the phone call and his reaction and all that shit. But in the name of his son, that's when he came out with the THC syrup. I think he was one of the first people to produce that THC syrup. So he been doing that, and that's been going up, and that put you on your ass. But yeah, man, Diggs been eating, man. Don't underestimate people you ain't did your research on, Mr. Wack.
Nigga, is this your number? I see you the whole before you can put it up on your page.
Shoot it, brother.
This is my phone, brother. Hold on.
This my number.
And you know what? I wanted to go to another video. I might as well do this shit right now too. I was gonna skip, but I had posted a video from Diggs when Wack was talking about the week when he was talking all that bullshit, talking about he said he was on 2 hours from the airport, and here we're gonna go to it right now. We're gonna get back to this one. Watch this. So Diggs, let me see right here. This is a video where Diggs he was speaking on it and saying about that phone call. Or hold on. Why is this shit blank? Am I tripping? Why is that video silent? Hold on. Alright, so I found it. And this Diggs addressing Wack talking about they done internet, talking about they had phone conversations and this and that. And Diggs been posting where he was at that whole week. He was in Hawaii. But Wack talking about, he said, and well, I'm gonna let him explain it. Listen.
This week. That's more time than I've been alive all of 2022. But this ain't what I do. The one thing I did learn about this internet over the last few years is if people hear shit on here, especially fuck shit, they tend to run with it. And if you don't address it, you'll get ran with. So what I'm gonna do real quick, let's go think about last time addressing this nigga right here on some of this fuck shit, unless he come with some more fuck shit, right? So I know a lot of y'all have been paying attention to this Wack 100 nigga, right? So, first of all, Wack said I disrespected him. Y'all listen to the tapes, I never disrespected this man, right? So, he said I disrespected him. Started calling my mama all kind of bitches. And he said he wanted a fade. I didn't say I wanted a fade. I was talking about some paperwork. But he said he wanted the fade. I got two choices to make. Take the fade or don't. I took the fade. Okay? No problem. Let's get it down. Now, when you take a fade, my nigga, you're supposed to get on the phone or have somebody get on the phone. Set it up like 2 men. You feel me? This ain't no, street shit you do all to jump out, wherever it all.
My bad, I didn't mean to pause that. Exactly what he said. And guess who reached out to Wack after he said he wanted to fade? Diggs reached out to Wack through Zoe the Roaster. I guess he had Wack's because they did a little interview. Well, not a little. They did an interview on Zoe the Roaster's podcast last year. And I guess, he still got his contact info. And Wack showed that text from Zoe the Roaster, not from J Diggs, but that was Zoe telling Wack that Diggs wanted to line it up. Like, what's happening? And he said, I need 2 tickets too. But Wack, you seen he posted that text thread, but basically he told Zoe what he said. Don't nobody dictate against his moves and this and that. You didn't say nothing about wanting to fight, but basically he already backed down from Zoda's responding to Zoe the Roaster. But here, let's get back to it, y'all.
Set the fade, I set the fade, we set it up.
This nigga clown.
Do all the weird shit. And that which brings me to the texting. I texted him about being in LA. Look. I don't know who texted you. Definitely wasn't me. I ain't text you. Everybody know I ain't left Hawaii. When I leave Hawaii,
You heard him. He said it definitely wasn't me. I ain't left Hawaii yet.
I say everywhere I'm gonna be. Plus, I noticed that when you showed the text, the shit was the other color. The color of somebody from an Android. I got 2 iPhones, my nigga. Now, give you permission. Go ahead. Click it. Do this.
He just clarified that whole bullshit story that Wack talking about. Yeah, somebody text me sending all his fights, and that wasn't Diggs. That wasn't Diggs, nigga. And it was from an Android, nigga. The nigga got iPhones. You could tell little certain shit, little subtle things you could see to just discredit somebody's story, man. Wack don't be thinking shit all the way through. He remind me of my baby mama. Always talking and doing shit and don't think everything through. You think you a step ahead, but you end up doing shit that shoot your ass in the foot. Dumbass. Anyway.
I want you to give us online so everybody can see it. Click that number and show that number. Show everybody the number who it is. You can call the number too.
Call it.
You feel me? Do all that shit so you can make sure you know that's not my number or associated with me. If a fan or something decided they want to ride for Diggs, they do. I got a lot of fans on your head. And I'm not encouraging that, but that's just who I am. I got real fans and real people in the streets to fuck with. And with that being said, bro, I'm gonna address these last little rumors, right? So, once you found out you couldn't find no fuck shit on me, you immediately ran to the internet and tried to fuck off my character. You tried to slander my name. First thing you said was I was married to a man. That's a game. We know that was true. When that didn't work, he turned around, he started always disrespecting my mama. But then he turned around, he said, I'm the nigga that killed Mac Dre, like my best friend, okay? That's another game, stop playing. What was the next thing he said? He said, oh yeah, just recently he said some underage shit. He said some underage shit that touched a 13-year-old or some shit, my nigga. Now you gotta produce that paperwork. You said you had it. So I'm gonna need you to produce that paperwork ASAP, my nigga. You'll never be able to find no paperwork like that, my nigga. That's the point that I'm making. So yeah, that's another one. That's another one. 13-year-old shit. This is real shit. So I don't play with no kids, my nigga. That's one thing I don't do. So what you gonna need to do, my nigga, is you gotta stand on that shit you said. You said you got the paperwork. You said you got all this shit, my nigga.
You have to stand on your business, boy.
You be goofy. Y'all Google Diggs, all you gonna see is shit about money, guns, ski masks, and shit like that. You're gonna never hear no pedophile and shit, my nigga. I don't do that. I don't get down like that. Way too deep.
Yeah, man. Wack, man, dude. It's crazy, but you know, this internet shit, for people to think that just your character on the internet still is just an internet character after, I mean, how many instances every month do we see internet trolls and getting their ass whooped or getting popped, getting jumped, getting fucked up when niggas catch their ass in person or getting embarrassed in front of millions of people? A nigga punk your ass, don't even touch you. Have you looking like a little bitch because they pulled up on your ass. Or one nigga pull up on your ass, look like look like a deer in the headlights. Just seen a ghost because you wasn't expecting to see that nigga. Man, I ain't gonna have this going too much further, man. But I just wanted to. We gotta clarify shit, man, because it's entertaining, but it's funny. But I don't appreciate people lying and disrespecting the Bay, man. Disrespect, up in Sac, when we was locked up in Sac, anybody from the Bay, they say you from the water. You feel me? Don't respect no niggas from the water, man. NorCal ride with NorCal and Central Cali, nigga. The Northern California is locked in. This whole state, but definitely the West and everywhere else. Like, we got a lot of love and a lot of support. And it's a lot of independent shit that ain't broadcasted or mainstream or this or that. So you're not going to know what relationships niggas got from state to state that could, not be in your favor, for lack of a better thing. I can't think of nothing right now. I'm on the toilet. But we're going to leave it right here, man. I'm gonna try to bring y'all some more videos this weekend. I'm gotta get to this 1,000. I gotta get them 1,000 subscribers, man. Trucker, trying to stay off the road. I'm trying to do my thing with this jewelry and with this YouTube and whatnot. So I need all the support I could get. Fuck with me. I'll be more consistent and all that. I know what it is. I know the formula. I just don't be taking this shit that serious like that. You feel me? Plus, I think the algorithm be hating, be bullshitting. You post a video, it get thousands of views, and then the next videos don't even get 50 or don't even breach 100. So that should be throwing me off. But hey, consistency always wins the game, man. So y'all stay on the lookout, be on the lookout. Hit the notification bell, subscribe, like, comment. I talk back. We be going at it in the comments. We could chop game or we could go at it, man. But I talk back, man. Leave a comment, share it, do what you feel, man. It's on a mission, man. Go on.